In honor of October 31st, to show you some of the costumes we've done over the years. Of course, there's Harry and Marv. That's at our old house. And there's Kevin McAllister with his talk boy, and he's even got his name there on his book bag, just like in Home Alone 2. It's one of our favorite costumes because it's kind of the first one we did. Harry and Marv. Didn't put a lot of money into it, but we really liked it. Next year, we changed it up a little bit. Ethan's getting bigger. There he is as Tigger. Poor old Brady ends up being Piglet, if you can see here in the photo. I am Pooh, of course. Carrie is Eeyore. And we went to a party that year and had a good time with that costume. Following year, we had Mario, and we also had a fireman, and also Captain America. We didn't put a lot of money or work into those costumes. We had a good time, though. Friends came over. Here's the year we dressed like Mystery Incorporated, Ethan, Brady, and I, along with a couple of my nieces. And this is one of our best, at least I think so. You got Columbo there in the middle. You got Inspector Gadget, and also Peter Venkman. We really did put a lot of work, at least I did, and Carrie did, into their costumes, putting together the proton pack, putting together the accessories for Inspector Gadget. I really, really love those, and I thought they really turned out good. A lot of props and stuff. Then we went on to Andy Kick. There's Floyd, Aunt Bee, Gomer, and Barney Fife. And Brady wore that Barney costume to school a couple times. He wore it in Florida. He really got his money out of that. Of course, there's Floyd giving Barney a haircut. We have some videos on YouTube of these, and people just love them. There's Gomer getting his haircut as well, and we had a lot of fun. Friends came over, their cousins came over, and we went trick or treating. Of course, always usually go trick or treating. We've missed a couple years, including this year. We have a get together. Had a get together on Saturday, and we could not do our trick or treating, which was kind of bummed about it. Next year, he was Gomer first. Got to be Goober the next year. Really like this costume as well. The hat, the pins in the shirt pocket. I really think he sold a Goober there well. And then can't have Andy without Ernest T. Bass. Brady loved that costume, and he had that rock. And thankfully, we didn't have him throwing it through any windows or anything. He even had the legs and the moving around, the jumping around. I was Andy that year. I don't like this costume. It's too heavy of an Andy, but it is what it is. Then we moved on to Napoleon Dynamite. There's Napoleon and Pedro, and then there's Kip and Deb, and he's got the LaFonda poster. I absolutely love those. Those glasses were perfect. Got to have Uncle Rico throwing the football a quarter mile. Yeah, I really love that. Then we moved on to AEW Wrestling last year. We got Orange Cassidy there, MJF, and Darby Allin. And I kind of think it got rained out last year. And so the trick-or-treating wasn't the greatest. We did take Lincoln out, though, for the first time as Orange Cassidy. I really like they had the Orange Cassidy shirt that we made. The costume was perfect. We found some stuff online. Lincoln using the Tigger costume. Not a part of the AEW, not that year. And there we are in a local wrestling event. They let us help do some live streaming as well. I almost missed. I was Doc Brown. Ethan was Marty McFly. And then here's Brady dressed up as a Power Ranger. This was a couple years after that. Ethan and I were out of town. Didn't get to trick or treat.
Golly.
You can get up.
Andy, see you at the courthouse. It's been his way, it's on his day. Look, a ghost! I give him my hat. Yes, sir.
Go back to where you came from.